You know, it might help if I unmute myself. Oh, and then I knock my mic. Hey there, Twitch TV. How are you doing on this lovely Wednesday afternoon? I'm doing great. Here we are with a brand new Kerbal Space Program, I don't know, challenge, I guess? We're going to try to speedrun career mode today in a two-part stream. One starting now, and the other starting immediately after I eat dinner. Which, you know, I eat dinner at 6 p.m., so we got about 3 hours, well, 2.5 hours to get started, and then we'll try to finish it up in later tonight. So, speed run. Oop. Nope, that's my testing world. Let's delete that. That's nothing. Don't look at that. Don't look directly at that. Career mode, difficulty options. We're going to leave the difficulty on normal for all the slider stuff, but we're going to go ahead and disable all this other junk. We're going to allow quick loading and revert flights because, you know, Kraken attacks and all that jazz. You know, failed missions, they will be failed. If I crash on the moon, I crash on the moon. Many of you who have seen my streams before know that I don't usually game the system that badly. So we're going to call this KSP stream a speed run. See how quickly we can complete career mode. And by that we mean unlock all the parts and visit all the bodies in the Kerbal system. So, yeah, we're going to leave the default Kerbal flag there. Why not? Alright, so here we go. Starting on speed run. I've got the time code down so we can get it down to the minute and the second. It's 12:28 into my broadcast, so we will be able to tell. Alright, so let's see here. We've got to start by, let's see, we got plenty of contracts here to choose from. We're going to start with launching a new vessel and the altitude record. We are gonna game the system a little bit here. Do I mind? I don't mind. You're good. You're good. Also, I need to welcome the people who are with me in the stream, don't I, before I get too started. We've got Mr. Green Cat, welcome. Nate Sir K, hello, I think is your name, welcome. Pink Bunny's probably hanging out. Calixio, Scourge Bot is here. Stratachief 66, welcome. And of course, Uzi Monkey, who is always lurking in the background, watching me through a camera. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we need to set a new altitude record, and we're going to game the system for some money. And if you're not aware of this trick, then, well, I guess prepare to be aware of it. Some of the initial contracts don't use the reputation system. What they use... okay, I remember the trick now. One of the things that hates me about the game is that we've got this curved bottom here, and I'd like to eliminate it because I'm crazy. Alright, so we change the root part, and then we offset it. That's not, of course, the trick that I'm talking about. The trick I'm talking about is how to get more money in the beginning of your career mode. Yeah, there we go. And that way is basically to game the system a little bit, because the first contracts are scripted. They're not given to you by the reputation system. So they have certain altitude breakoffs for those set altitude records. Even though, ironically enough, this rocket is more than capable of breaking the first few records, we have to go ahead and reduce the fuel in them. I forget how much you're supposed to do it, so I just, I went to half and then less than half. Actually, this is half. So let's just give it half fuel, see what it does. Let's not forget the parachute, because we want Jebediah to live. And we should also make sure Jebediah's in the capsule. Yep, he's our pilot. And this is good to go. So we're going to call this the record setter. Mark 1. Alright, we're going to save it, and we're going to make sure that the stages are correct. Save it, launch it, let's go. My D-pad logo is not in the wrong place, Uzi Monkey. It might look like it is, but it is not. Quack84, welcome, and Diogo, welcome. The logo is actually in the correct position because, look at this. Ooh. Some of the things that are supposed to be working are not working. Interesting. Okay, I just have a bunch of UI mods installed, basically. Science alert is one of those available experiments. We can do a crew report or an EVA report. I love that this science alert tells us. It's very important for a speed run, I think. Hold on, there's one thing I need to set. On the Space Center. I know I said I was going to do a speed run, and now I'm rushing through it so fast I can't set up my basic options. It really annoys me that they don't spawn with their helmets inside the capsule there. Okay, so I think we're ready. Breakfast on toast, welcome. Alright. The KER thing is not functional right now, but that's okay. Kerbal Engineer Redux. Thought I was going to say redo, didn't you? We're not going to take a crew report here right now. We are, however, going to take an EVA report. You just click that little button and it pops your guy out. It's really cool. And EVA report, yep. And then we're going to go ahead and shove him in. Okay, now we're ready to go. Hit T. Throttle up. There's no throttle on this thing, I forgot. Let's go. Boom! To Derpfinity and beyond. We need to get to 5 kilometers up. And will we make that? I think we will. Yes, there we go. We don't want to go too far past 5 kilometers. If we go to 10, in fact, I'm kind of worried we might get to 10. What is our apoapsis? 7,000. Okay, we made it. Okay, good. There we go. So we won't derp up the rest of the contract. So we're basically just we're gonna time warp through this here. As we fall back down, we're gaming the system for some extra monies. So the next altitude record will need to be set at 10,000 or is it 11,000 meters? I forget, but we're just trying to prime the pump, if you will, with some extra monies, because there are certain things that we need to upgrade really before we can start our playthrough. Before you can start any real career playthrough in earnest, you need to upgrade a couple facilities, like the astronaut complex to get EVAs and all that jazz, because that is very important to getting science, those EVAs. Bonk! That's okay, that was like only worth a couple hundred funds, we didn't really lose that much money. We can EVA again, and it's telling us that there are no experiments available. Alright. Crew report. Report from Launchpad, we'll keep that, and EVA report. Out of here. Alright. EVA report again. Alright. There we go. What is this? EVA report. Look at that. See how cool that is? Now we have an EVA report from here. Override it. From the launch pad. Okay. We have all this science. Sweet. Let's recover the vessel. I didn't take a crew report while flying. Nope. Because we're going to do that later. I just forgot to do it. You're absolutely right. Kind of inefficient there, but we've got plenty of launches here where we'll just be kind of messing around the launch pad anyway, so 4 experiments recovered. We got 19 science already. Our crewman's gained 1 experience point, off to a good start. Now, all we really need to do to get the next couple contracts here is to increase our fuel. I think I only need to do that much. 346, and let's save it. And let's actually go back to the Space Center here. And welcome, Hog. Hog double G quadruple 0. Okay, we need to take our next contract. Okay, the altitude level, the next one is at 11,000 meters, so we'll take that. We don't want to take these 2 yet because they will miss out on the other altitude contracts if we try. So we're going to take this one a bit later, but we're going to let these 2 just kind of sit here on the bottom. Is there anything we can do while we are here? Test the Mark 16 parachute and flight over Kerbin. Actually, we might be able to do that. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and take it. Here, let's also dismiss these 2 contracts here. Let's look at the research center. Buy some parts, or at least unlock some research nodes. We don't have enough to go on to the other nodes. We'll unlock these in time. We'll pay for them in time. Right now, I'm just kind of saving up money. Fact, I can already upgrade the astronaut complex. Easy is or normal is so much easier than hard. What about this? Can I upgrade this yet? I actually can upgrade that. Well, what kind of fool wouldn't? Oh, I'm bad at reading zeros. We can't upgrade either of them. I'm just bad at being a person. We can do this actually, but I don't know. I don't think we should. Administration building. That's kind of silly. Why would you want that? Flagpole. This is the official flag of the space program, or we could change it. Oh. Okay, so you can change that in retrospect. Didn't know that. Nonetheless, let's go hop into this building here and launch our next rocket. Yep, launch it. Tankster, welcome to the stream. Alright. Kind of a frantic pace here in the beginning. Alright, and T. I don't really think that's important, but yeah. Away we go. Crew report. Yep, keep that. Okay. Now we need to be carefully watching. Let's bring this up. Okay, we will go past there. Ooh, we might go past the next couple of records. I welched it a little bit. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Will we reach 11,000? Yup. Okay, and we won't cross the next barrier to the next altitude record, so we'll be able to game the system more with that science. Let's go ahead and deploy the chute. We can even turn off the SAS, and we can time physics warp all the way back down. Just gonna keep gaming that system. Shawnee Saber. Yes, I am, Shawnee Saber. I have every intention of. I've already pre-ordered Attila Total War, and provided that Twitch is cooperative, I will definitely be streaming it on release day. I don't think the Total War series is big enough to shut down Twitch quite like Dying Light did, but anyway, that's the plan. Release day stream on Attila, but that's like, what, is that still 2 weeks away? They're releasing at an odd day, I thought. Was like it's going to release on a Thursday or something, which is kind of weird. Alright, bonk. And there's no science to be had here, so let's just go straight to cover the vessel. Dartherus, welcome. Pi, welcome. Pi underscore, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Crew report, yep. Yeah. Jebediah Kerman, no experience gain. I need to actually use the other pilots for these contracts. We have enough. Oh, did I complete? I didn't even look at whether or not I completed the parachute contract. I probably didn't. I should probably look at that. Now this engine here is kind of important, so we'll go ahead and unlock that first. Oh yeah, I only completed the one. I have to pay more attention. But that's okay. There is... Yeah, set an altitude record of 2,200 meters. Or 22,000, whatever. We can't take any more contracts. That's alright, alright. We're getting close. To being able to upgrade one of these facilities. We need, really, the strategy I have is we're going to update the astronaut complex, then update the tracking station, and then mission control. Because mission control gives you access, it says flight planning, but those are the maneuver nodes. I can fly pretty well without maneuver nodes, but I'm crap without patch conics. And you can't do anything for science really if you can't take surface samples. So you need to have EVAs unlocked for that. Okay. Well, we can turn on this here, and actually, we're going to go ahead and add just a little bit to this rocket just to make sure that we can make our here we go. Purchase that. That we can make our altitude record. We're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, come on. This is obviously going to be the Mark II record setter. Save it. We need to do our new root part trick. Alright, and then offset the capsule because I hate how it sits on there with that curved. And then we want the root part to be the capsule again. Okay. Alright then. That seems pretty good. I'm looking around. Visual inspection. I could actually... Hello. Light computer. Interesting. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy the mystery goo. And let's angle snap that there. Okay, that should be able to return just fine. Okay. Those science parts are very expensive. So we're going to take a science mystery goo on the pad. Just curious, this is a speed run, it's career mode. What do you consider as the being end game? Good question. The end game would be all parts unlocked and have visited every body at least once. That's what I would consider the end of the career mode. So after we do all the Explorer body contracts, that's kind of the end. And also having all the parts be available, or at least be available for purchase, I would consider that the end game. Alright, let's go ahead. We will be needing map mode for this, I think, because we don't have Kerbal Engineer display up yet. Actually, you know what, let's try something real fast. Let's revert flight to not launch. Darn it, Scourge. We'll revert flight to, I just want to see if we can place those engineering things. Revert flight to vehicle assembly. Because I like to have... I usually don't use Kerbal Engineer. I just like the HUD that it gives you. Yeah, so I like the HUD that it gives you. So let's stick this on there and then use the offset to sink it in. Clip it in there. Yeah, that's good. Let's save it and let's go. Close Talker, welcome. Tie Slayer, welcome. Yeah, it might be based on region. I know in the United States it's not going to release until February 19th or something like that. So as an American, I won't be able to play it. Oh, I messed up the staging. What a shocker. Actually, this can just move down there. We don't need an extra stage here. Okay, parachute. Those two go off, and then of course we start with a solid rocket booster. Excellent. Got SAS on, nav ball up. Alright, we got the science thing telling us we need to do a mystery goo. Alright, I love that thing. And indeed, it does display our stuff. Let's go ahead and turn off HUD 2 for now. I just like the HUD. I don't need the Delta V readouts or any of that. Alright, away we go. So now, instead of necessarily needing the map view, I can use this HUD over here to tell. This is only available in Kerbal Engineer Redux. I can use this HUD right here to tell how far up I am and what my speed will be. Okay, that's fine. We want to, again, let's redo observation. Alright. Don't want to go too much over 2200. No, 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 not max thrust. Whoa. Is our next our next ooh. Crew report. Isn't that's already proving its worth. You can never get into orbit? Well, maybe we can help you with that. Oh, ooh, wait. Altitude reached, well done, and I messed up the yeah, I messed it up. Shoot. Oh well. I need to watch that more carefully. Physics warp can damage a vessel. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing actually pretty well, even though I messed up that testing the parachute contract a couple of times. Yep. But what I needed to do is I needed to wait for a free fall. I'll have to... There's still one more altitude record, I believe. There's two more. Ooh! We're going to end up crashing. Or not crashing, but... we'll get back into physics warp for the deployment of the parachute. We also need... Oh, man. Oh, I hope we don't tip over. It looks like we might come down right on the edge of that building there. On the VAB. We are going to use the remaining liquid fuel to slow our descent so that we can tap the ground or the roof ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. We'll tap that. I tap that. No, 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 no! Oh, God! No! Derp, derp, derp. 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 Goodbye, Jeb. You were a terrible pilot. I hated you. Alright, Gus Wise. You are the new face of the program. You are not going to pilot this. You are, Gus Wise. Record setter Mark II. Let's do this thing. No. Get out of there, Bill. God dang it. Oh man, that was not what was a good thing right there, Derp Derp. All right, and we still have staging issues. No, the first thing we want to do is set off the solid rocket boosters and move that down there, and there we go. Mystery goo. Yep. Mystery goo. Tell you what, let's angle the rocket a little bit this way. I think my goal will also be, while we're speed running, it will be to kill as many of the original 3 Kerbals as possible. I'm thinking I definitely have the skills to kill all 3. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit of doubt in my mind that I can kill the original 3. You know, the mission started to go wrong when I meant to hit X, and I ended up hitting Z to go full throttle. Now, that was indicating to me that we were going to be in for a rough time. And just turning on the... engine there should be well enough. Okay, now we also need to wait until we're free falling to do the parachute so we can get that contract cleared up. And, oh, did we already do that contract? Oh, okay. So we're just doing this for the science, basically. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, now. Keep that contract window open. We need to be at that speed. Okay, we are there. Now we just need to hit 11.9 meters per second when we hit the chute, and we should be able to collect some more money to make up for the horribleness that just happened. Alright, parachute is tested, and that contract is complete. I tell ya. Alright, so that needs to be our launch. So there's a trick for you, kiddies. Always do your launches out towards sea. Galixio, welcome. Nope. Nope. We were counting that as a legitimate outcome as a mission. I mean, if it was a Kraken attack or a physics warp glitch that caused that to happen, I would be okay with it. Of doing Alt F5 or of reverting there, but it wasn't. It was a piloting error. I made a genuine mistake. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hit the edge of that building, derp, 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 and I didn't do any kind of corrective action until it happened. So that was a gameplay decision that was just bad on my part, and we just have to accept the outcome of that decision. Okay, so EVA report. Darn it. Kid, stop rolling around. Flying over the water, and then we hit space, and we get to do another EVA report. Alright, yeah, we can't do the EVA report that way. No! Okay, from Kerbin's water. Alright, fine. And then we need to pop out again and do an EVA report here. Flying over the water. Okay, and here. Alright, it's confusing me. Whatever. Recover the vessel. Yes, they are. They are, well, a component of the Renaissance mod. Knight Sir K, hello? Sorry, I'm gonna mess up your name probably several times. They are, yes, they are definitely a part of the Renaissance mod. They're actually part of Environmental Visual Enhancements, which is a component of that mod. It adds clouds and city lights to the game. Yes, I'm going to make sure. Gus Wise, don't give him any explosive bolts. Put him in any capsule tests. Okay. Alright, so what is... I need to look at the next available contracts. What am I doing? I'm like playing sandbox or something. Gotta get my head in the game. Is that an altitude record of 33,000 meters? Okay. Shouldn't be a problem for the device that we already have. Test the radio parachute while over Kerbin. We have to do it fairly high up, but I'm thinking that we could probably do that. We could probably do both of these, actually. Let's do that. This one pays out a lot of money. So let's go ahead and do that, and... Oh, right, I can't do another one. Okay, that's fine. That's just an easy one. Visual surveys of Kerbin. Those are pretty good pay-wise. Now, here, do we bargain that I will not crash? No, there's nothing to upgrade yet. Nothing to upgrades yet. Okay, so we need to test the radio parachute next. Which, honestly, I think we could just slap that on here. And do it that way. No, no, not a problem. Just gotta watch the contract window. Let's fix the staging with this, though. There. There, and then these two can deploy. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate those two, just in case the contract wants to bonus over a little bit. Alright, save it. It should be more than capable of getting to 3,300 feet, or meters. Yay, KSP, that's right. Calixio, welcome. No Scourge bot? Yeah. Yeah, if you search for Kerbal Space Program Renaissance compilation, that thread will tell you all the mods that I have installed, basically. The only thing that's not on that list I have installed is Kerbal Engineer, Redux, and Science Alert. Those are just kind of gameplay mods. I also have a couple of map mods. I will explain those as they pop up, I guess. Alright, I'm just kind of nervous here for Gus-wise, but, you know, being nervous never helped anyone. Okay, I know the altitude number. We can just watch that. Now this rocket is a little heavier than the last one, so it may not get quite as far, but I know we have more than enough fuel to reach the altitude record. Yeah, and we'll just kind of go at 2/3 throttle here up until we reach the desired apoapsis. And we'll, again, test the parachutes on our way down. I'm pretty sure we'll be at the sufficient speed for that to happen. We'll throttle down just a little bit. Just, Ooh, we're out of fuel. We didn't actually end up making it. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I need to actually take a little bit more fuel. That's a good thing to know. That's a good thing to know. So that we can game the system a little bit. We also need to spend some science points. I'm going to go ahead and time accelerate here. We're going to be going the correct speed. We just got to wait for the right altitude. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty wide margin there. These contracts, these testing parachute contracts are a little bit easier than they have been in the past. Maybe I don't want to be... Alright. At least the parachute went off without a hitch. We got some money from that. Oh no! Gus Wise, you frickin' idiot! You forgot to point your rocket gently towards the sea. Oh no, Gus Wise! Didn't you learn anything from Jebediah? Did you learn nothing? You learned nothing, didn't you? Darn fool. Is it stable? You have to install... I think in order to make any of those mods stable, you have to install active texture management. I don't know how the game... I know the phenomenon you're talking about. Like, sometimes you can install a lot of graphics mods and... you know, it works fine one day, and then the next day you boot it up and it just wants to crash every time it goes to the main menu. The way that I avoid that is by using active texture reduction, or active texture manager, or whatever it is. ATM, active memory reduction. And that's also one of the mods on the Renaissance compilation, so I usually don't have to deal with that, but you know, I know exactly what you mean. Oop, okay. Oh, we got a crew report we got to do here. We got an EVA report we got to do here. EVA that report there. No. Okay, wait. Okay, I can do this. I can figure this out. Mystery goo observation. And, come on, buddy. EVA. And here comes... The only thing left we have is an EVA report. So now we EVA, and we actually have to fall off the capsule, and that's when we get the EVA report. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got two things we've got to recover. Come on, Guswise. So we'll cover Guswise here, and he'll get his, handful of science that he's got, and then we'll go into the map mode and recover the ship. Yep. Recover the ship. There we go. So we've got quite a bit of science. We're getting up a nice nest egg of funds. Okay. Let's spend some science on some science nodes here. I like all these parts, so I just like to unlock the entire second tier. Like this is tier 0, tier 1, tier 2. So entire tier 2 is at least unlocked and available for purchase. See, survivability. See, a lot of these are... I'm just kind of looking at what I want to be my next unlock. Probably this. The batteries are pretty important, and the science module is, so... there we go. Okay, so we need to do some modifications to this. Actually, the cheapest and easiest modification to do would be to add another one of those. Let's fix the staging. Why are you so consistently messed up, staging? Actually, we'll go ahead and put a decoupler on. I'll pay the extra money for a decoupler. This isn't... we're not gaming it too much. Okay, and then... Honestly, we don't need these two parachutes anymore. Well, maybe we... well, we didn't. But we don't have those parts unlocked yet. I don't even think they're available for purchase. Oh, they are. Let's unlock them. In fact, let's unlock these two. Because we're going to use those. That's already inside. Now this one I know gives us the KER readout. Yeah, that tells us the... Okay. Alright. I think we're good here. Been pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we need. I don't need the Communitron yet. We're going to save that for laters. Alright. Launch this puppy. Alright. Kerbal, Fluffy Octopus, Odo, welcome. Guswise is doomed. Alright, yeah, Guswise is probably doomed. All the Kerbals are doomed. I mean, it's a speed run. I'm not... okay. Interesting. Alright, Guswise. You kind of messed that up. I'm kind of surprised. Really? Did this not have enough thrust in it? Alright, let's reduce it by half there. I didn't realize it was that heavy, but I guess it is. I kind of remember being able to stack those up to like 3 solid rocket boosters, but then again, I'm a derp. Last time I played this seriously. Okay. Oh, I know what the problem is. Okay, that's a reversion problem. I'm firing that one first. I should be firing... What an idiot. Yeah, the wrong engine's firing, Oozy Monkey. I was like, I know I've been able to stack those before. Okay. Guswise, you need to be pointing your rocket over here. You know what else might be good? If I actually took a contract with me. See, I'm trying to do a speed run and I'm messing up. Man, I really need to, before I do, you know, play good games played quickly or whatever, I really need to get my head in the game. Was that really the last one, the 33,000? Oh no, we never made it, did we? Oh, I am such a derp. Well, let's take a contract anyway. We can test that splashdown. Test the radial decoupler while landed. Test the stack decoupler while flying. Test the solid rocket booster. This is the one we're using, right? That one we can do. That's easy. All right, let's try this again. All right, Bill. Actually, let's put Bill in one. Let's put Bill in this one. Oop. We need to get all our Kerbals some experience. Cheater, you cheated. No, we revert for stupid mistakes. Oh yes, this has no person in it. Okay, and thing seems to be good. Alright. Yep. Got that contract complete. Guess I need to pin this on there. Bill, you're aiming at the wrong way. Darn it, Bill. Darn it, Bill. I'm telling ya. Bill's having a heck of a time controlling this thing. Good thing he's not really expected to fly. That should be enough offset there that we won't crash into the VAB or something stupid. Cheater, you cheated. I'm leaving. Taking the ball and going home. That what you're doing? Whoa there, Bill. Bill, I want you to get a control of your craft. This is just a training flight. This is just a training flight. Okay. Bill, you're not listening to me, are you, Bill? You get control of your craft. Stop wobbling all over the place. And we've got a couple more altitude records to set before we have a good nest egg of stuff to do. Okay. He's gonna make it. Should we time accelerate? I think we shall. Yay! Let's deploy the chute even. Oh, look at that sky drop box there. Love it. Oop! Falling back down. Whee! Okay, so now we've got plenty of funds. What's our fund limit? Only we didn't have that accident. We would be able to upgrade the astronaut center. And then we'd be able to really game the game. Wait, what's this? Crew report. Also, I wasn't paying attention to that button. I know it was glowing for quite some time. Okay. And there. Eight meters per second. Let's do 6 or whatever. Alright. Mystery goo. And of course, EVA. Oop. I can't get back in, but that's okay. We can recover both. They can recover both. Alright, and there, and we need to go here. Al, welcome to the stream. We are doing a speed run through of the Kerbal Space Program career, trying to unlock all the science nodes or unlock all the part nodes and visit all the bodies. Done. Them beautiful bodies. Okay. So let's see here. We've got 21 science. Why did I think that was enough for anything? That's not enough for anything. We do have enough, however, to derp it up. Gerd, you're derping it up. Let's see. I'm sorry, Bob. Or Jeb. I'm also very sorry to Bob. Okay, well, I need to probably, it might be a good idea to wait on that. Alright, so set a record of 56,000 meters. Okay. Radial decoupler while landed. That's the back solid rocket booster in flight. Ooh, that's got those restrictions on it. Test the LV-909 while landed. We could probably do that. Let's test the Sepratron down. That was the most efficient one. And then we'll go to 56,000 meters. Then we'll do both these two at the same time, and then we'll stop gaming the system so much. Alright. Let's add. Let's double our fuel by purchasing one of these. And, ooh, we gotta peel this off. Peel that off. Stick that back on. Stick this back on. Put that back on. Put these on. There. That way we can... Oh, and we of course have to fix the horrible part interface on this. You do the offset. Always, every time. Come on. I don't know. That was the opposite of the effect that I wanted. There we go. Why are you clipping like that? No. Why are you so choppy? There we go. Alright. There we go. Looks like a nice flush little rocket. This is the Mark IV. And we'll go up. Save. Wait, wasn't one of my testing contracts to test this while splashdown? This will be fun. That'll probably blow up the whole thing, so let's do that. Oh, and the game crashed. Time to play Kerbal Loading Program. Granite, welcome. Very quiet today. We need to get some song requests going. Song requests are on, by the way. All you have to do is do a Nightbot song request. I would do them myself, but you know. Trying to derp up a perfectly good playthrough is what I'm trying to do. Well, that game done crashed. So as you can see, that it can and does crash quite, I don't know, not often I would say, but it's not, early access is early access. There we go. Sounds like we got a song request going on. Someone did a ninja song request. Yep, Kerbal loading program. Just one of the best times ever. Look how many module manager patches my build has to require, or my game does, and I don't even have that many mods on. That's crazy. 87. Real solar system has to update for some reason. Alright, start that game. Resume that save. KSP stream, speed run. Alright, 76,000. Do we have experimental parts? Alright, Bill's got his. Bob needs to do his. Needs to have his baptism of fire. It does, Darthrus. I mean, Dying Light. Oh, man, what a stinker. What a stinkery dinkery. Okay. Alright, you don't have any. I'll go ahead and put this up just in case. Alright, and we need to be up to 56,000 meters. Should be able to do that pretty easy. Okay. Yep. I'll be able to ditch this. Need to actually point this over the ocean there, Bob. Sleep at the switch here. Sheer amount of mods you needed to update and then you gave up. Yeah, my typical, if I need to reinstall KSP, it usually takes me about 2 hours. The download takes maybe 20 minutes, but the mod updating and organizing and configuring takes about 2 hours. But it is so worth it. It is not even crazy how worth it is. It is crazy how worth it is. That's what I really wanted to say. We're not trying to get into orbit, so we don't need to, well, maybe this won't get to orbit. Or not get to orbit. It won't get up to altitude. Alright. This could probably get some of the way to orbit. Not all the way, naturally. But it's looking pretty good, like it'll get most of the way. No! Stop teetering on the verge of destruction, you silly capsule. Okay. Bob. 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 Listen to me, Bob. Not doing such a good job. Okay. I think we can time warp this. We'll be alright. And, staging error. No one was going to say that, right? Alright, so the next one, there's no altitude record after 56,000, so we've gamed the system for all the funds that we can get. Which, of course, is all that we can really ask, right? In fact, let's deploy the parachute so I don't have to think about it, and we'll time warp our way down. And we should be splashing down. Okay. Surprised we haven't unlocked any more science experiments. Well, not actually. I'm not actually surprised about that. Seems pretty normal that we haven't. Oh no! Re-entry heating! Okay. There we go. Come on, parachute. Deploy, deploy. There you go. And then... No! What? What happened to my chute? Shoot! Okay, well, that's alright. Bob, you got this. We'll just slowly... Shoot, Bob. How did you screw this up? He lived. Isn't that what is important? Oh, Bob. You crazy person, you. Ball fail. Okay, well, at least we got way more money for that and some experience. Okay, well, I have one active contract. No, we lost a Sempratron. All right, well, we're getting rid of that. I don't care. That was stupid. Okay. Now we can get to do some of the more interesting things. Alright, so we need to get this puppy into orbit. For cheaps. Let's see. We can peel this off here. Where's our engine at? Here we go. So that can go there for some extra Delta V. I might even go ahead and stick another solid rocket booster on this. And then we'll put our pilot in there. Puts our pilot in. Get rid of these Sepratrons. Not useful anymore. Are there any other parts I can purchase through science right now? Through science! Well, shoot. Oh no, we didn't make any science at all on that. Alright then. Actually, what am I doing? How much money does 6,000? 6,000 funds to launch this puppy. Alright. Nope. Darn it. I don't need more Kerbals right now. Yeah, we need to upgrade that. Unlimited active Kerbals. Okay. And can I upgrade that, or should I upgrade this? So I can't upgrade that yet. That's going to be our next upgrade, is a tracking station. We can definitely get to the moon and Minmus with the limits on the vehicle assembly building and the launch pad, provided we have the right parts. So these two will be the last thing upgraded. I don't know why anyone would upgrade the administration building. That seems like a concept that isn't going to get used very much. Gus Wise. No, Gus Wise. There we go. Yes. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and throttle up. And we're also going to bring up our nav ball on the map screen, because this might involve actually looking at the map screen. Alright, here we go. Go, go, Gadget Gus Wise! Alright, looking pretty good so far. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and start tilting it over to... Not doing a gravity turn just yet, of course, but I am going to try to tilt it away from the Space Center. And try to keep the heading at 90 degrees. Hey, go! Go, rocket, go! Gosh, that was some wasted Delta V there. Okay. No, don't fall over flat on me. We wouldn't be having this little fall over problem if I hadn't messed up the staging there. We need to get control of this rocket. We were gonna be... This is an interesting launch profile, that's definitely for sure. This might be screwed up. I know that this rocket of this design can get into orbit. I messed it up, like I always do. Piloting errors and all that jazz. Ah, there we go. Now we can finally... No, the staging! The staging! Alright. No, EVA report. We're accelerating, dang it. You're some kind of fool. That's a fun username. I'm welcome. Thank you for the follow. That made my day seeing that username. I hit 1,500 followers. Oh, I hit 1,500 followers no less than 4 times, Uzi Monkey. People keep unfollowing me and putting me behind 1,500. So, that's a milestone I've crossed many a times. Yeah, that's a milestone I crossed many a time. Okay. Yeah, I might not make orbit on this. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We need about 1,000 more Delta V. Whoa, why? Don't take your hands off of home rows, kids. Holy crap. Spinning around my capsule instead of pushing up my apoapsis. Okay. Okay, we're gonna wait until we're at apoapsis. Time to apoapsis is going down. I'm gonna start burning once we leave the atmosphere, though. Got all kinds of things. Crew report, mystery goo. Should be able to make it just fine. Okay. Alright, and we are in orbit! Alright. How are we doing on the funds? Okay, excellent. And now we finally are able to do the EVA report. Now this is fun, because we don't have lights unlocked yet. Let's see. Yeah. Oop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, we got all these EVA reports as we pass over these various biomes here. Night, sir. Hello, Sir K. Hello, welcome. We're going to kind of do one orbit, hit as many of these biomes as possible. Keep hearing the science thing go off, but what's it doing? Okay. Now, we're going to try to... Alright. Yeah, we're going to do tons of science. Actually, I can't actually see my craft because of the way the ambient light is working. That's okay. There's one thing I want to see, though, before we touch down again. Okay. Our future crafts will have lights on them for that. Okay, so I need to do a couple of things. I'm going to EVA. And we're going to see... Oh, that's so cool. Okay. There's... The new version of Texture Replacer has dynamic reflections on. So, for the visors. So, let's see if I can look here. So you can see, look, you can see the craft receding in our visor view. That's pretty cool, right? And you can see the planet and the skybox. That is so cool. I love Texture Replacer. Okay, but one thing we are going to do is we're going to take the science out of these capsules here. So I think we're going to end up coming down pretty hard. And I don't want to lose the data. So we're going to go ahead and grab the science from these. Collect the data as we pass. We're bumping the capsule, making it difficult to get into. Oh, no, don't stop bumping it. Stop bumping it, Gus Wise. You're a very bad person, you know. Alright, whatever. Okay, we've got all the stuff. Okay. Alright. So let's point this thing retrograde and retrograde. Retrograde. Okay. Now, in order to come down near Kerbal Space Center, we need to be pointing... we need to burn about right here. Whoop! Missed it. We'll get that science somehow. Okay. First, we need to do this. Okay. Base retrograde now. And then we burn until our orbit passes this, or until we run out of fuel. We're definitely going to make it home. By which I mean back to Kerbin. Okay, we want to burn until it's on this island there, and done. Okay, that should put us back. That should put us back towards Kerbin, or towards the space center. So let's go. Whoop! What is this? EVA report, eh? All right. I'm gonna gather lots of science from this one. Alright, breakfast. We picked that song purely based on the band name. Kovsky, welcome! And thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate it. Alright, so we are descending. We're gonna come down nearish to the space center. Either just off the coast or just in the grasslands beyond it to the west. I'd be very surprised, especially considering how the way I've been playing today, that I nailed it. We're getting kind of close there. Maybe not. The ground's kind of coming up pretty fast. Let's hope we're still pretty high up. Oop, yep. Oh, shoot. We might crash into the mountains. Deploy that parachute. Wow. Okay, so I don't know, my visual markers are not what they used to be. Alright. So much for that. What is this? No, we're not doing the EVA report. That's a crazy EVA report. We're under acceleration. We'll fly right off the side, Gus Wise. Stop suggesting we take data from there. Hey there, Kovsky and ZL Acri, welcome. And Hareem Man, Harry Man, welcome. Harry Man, that's awesome. Love your name. Alright. We have some liquid fuel left. We might be able to cushion our descent a little bit, but I'm not too hopeful about that. Alex, welcome. All right, so we didn't end up getting anywhere near the Space Center. Hi there, Minmiss. How you doing? Oh, great. Roll down the side of this hill. And that's the best we can hope for is rolling down the side of this hill. That's the best we can do. Alright. Fire the engines right at the last second. No! Well, that was kind of what I was trying to avoid, but oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay, recover the vessel. That was exactly what I wanted to avoid. Okay, we got 74 science from that trip. Crazy. Love that mod, that Science Alert mod. Alright, and Gus Wise is advanced to level 1. Excellent. Okay, so 140. How much is this? Oh, wow. We definitely need to launch at least one more mission, though. Okay, whoops. Alright, so the record setters are done. Or the record setter set of rockets is done. We can explore the moon. Seafill Kerman. I think we can do that. I think we can do that because I'll be able to set up a rendezvous from there. These visual surveys pay out a lot, but they I don't know. They're kind of weird. I like the rescue contracts though. Get safely aboard a vessel, return home. Okay. Completion 50,000. Yeah. We're taking that. Test the Sepratron in flight. No, that's too fast. That's too fast for such a low altitude. No, 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 no. Explore the moon. I don't want to do visual surveys. Yeah, visual surveys. Test that in flight. Test that landed. Yeah, we'll do that. For 5 science, I'll do anything for 5 science. Derp a derp. Alright, and we can upgrade this. Sproink. Okay. So now we'll be able to see where we intersect good old Seafill's orbit. In fact, let's go check that out right now. Yeah, the rescue mission's always a decent choice. These visual contracts here, Maybe when we get more airplane parts. What is his orbit? His apoapsis is 100,000. 91,000. Okay. That is good information to know. And let's see. We'll probably need to design a whole new rocket, so we'll go ahead and retire this set of rockets. All right, we'll need 2 pods, and there's usually something I do with these. Kind of make like a little lifeboat structure type dealy bobber. We kind of move it like that. This, of course, messes up the nav ball, but that is okay because I am pro enough to deal with it. Right. Okay, actually, hold on a second. Doing this wrong. Little structure I like to put. Okay, and offset. Let's do a test here real quick. I need to make sure a Kerbal can get in and out of that. I built a rescue rocket like this once, and okay, Kerbal can get in and out of that. Good to know. Okay, and then we stick this on here, and we spin it around. Let's go ahead and do another test. I just want to make sure. Launch. Go on, then. Oh my god, gets KSP and is there. Let's make sure that people can get out of either one. Okay. I don't want that thing to interfere with it. Okay, it looks like we're fine. Like they'll just clip through it. What is it trying to do? Huh. Like, I keep hearing the science sound. Yeah, it flashes there. Weird. Glitchy. Alright, whatever. Vert to vehicle assembly. Alright. Now, what are you doing, Scourge? I know what you're thinking. But we are doing this. So this is going to be the lifeboat part. And then here's the rocket part. Definitely want one of these on here. I might need this. Craft stats open. Oh, right. Put that there. And this will be the first thing that we do. Okay. So this will be the... okay. And this. And we'll put some of these. And maybe we shouldn't put it up there. We'll put that on later. And now we put the solid rocket boosters on. Probably 2 of them. No, we don't want... need the decoupler as well. Yep, there's the decoupler. No. Scourge, you're goofing it. You're goofing it, Scourge. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, that's all well and good, Scourge, but how the heck are you going to get this thing down? Well, we've got these we can place. There we go. That should do it. Out of curiosity, It doesn't actually have enough delta V to get it to orbit. I just cheated there, didn't I? Oh well. We won't cheat too much. Actually, I know what I need to do. I just need to man up and do one of these. Yep. Now this should be fine. Nope. That's alright though. There's the root part. And... there. That's more than enough. Let's do this. Let's do this, yo! Alright, this is the rescuer. The lifeboat. Lifeboat Mark 1. Mark 1. There we go. Save it. Alien Nova, welcome! There we have it.